Good morning. Ooh. I'm Laura and this is Trading Tuesday with Selling on eBay, and it is very cold. We've got lots of snow outside our window and I hope that you have to enjoy it because it's so pretty, but you don't have to walk in it because it's a bit treacherous. So I don't need to wear the hat. And today we've been asked a question about what sort of format you should sell on eBay. Should it be as an auction or should it be as buy it now? And the answer, as ever with eBay, is it depends. It depends on what you're selling mostly. And eBay made its name as an auction site, but it actually now has very few auctions in most areas. The ratio is a little bit different in things like antiques and collectibles, but for just about everywhere else, you'll find overwhelmingly that about 90% of things for sale are buy it nows, and only about 10% of things for sale are as auctions. So this is good news if you're a buyer, because it means you can get your bargains at an auction. It's not so much good news if you're a seller, because it means you need to sell as buy it now rather than auction. And there's a number of different reasons for this. Perhaps the biggest one, I think, is that we are more impatient now as buyers. We want something, we want to see it, we want to buy it, and we want it delivered all within a few days. If it's an auction, it might be 6 days, it might be 9 days before the auction ends, and we simply are not that interested in waiting anymore. So for this reason, most buyers are quite happy to spend a little bit extra to buy something as buy it now and have it delivered very quickly. So this is one of the main reasons why auctions don't generate as much interest. The other reason is that it's because of the way that eBay is set up, in that if it's a new item at any rate, if it's a new item and you're selling lots of them, you would sell them as buy it nows, and then eBay will count to see how many you've sold, and the more you've sold, the higher up the search results you get. So if you're selling as an auction, you've only got one item. You can't sell multiple items at an auction. You can sell multiple items, but you can't have 6 available and sell one and then sell another one, because it doesn't work like that. So if you've only sold one of something and the person selling as buy it now has sold 100 of the identical item, then eBay will give the one that sold 100 much greater exposure. So for these and other reasons, it's a really good idea as a seller to sell as a buy it now, but for a buyer, you want to be buying at auction to get a bargain. Generally speaking, that's true across the board. However, you do sometimes get occasions when it's better to sell at an auction. And this is if you genuinely have no idea how much it's going to cost, how much it's worth. That's usually for antiques, collectibles, rare items. Usually on eBay you can have a look and see what other items have sold for, and therefore you can get a good idea of how much yours would sell for. But if it's really rare and you can't find anything at all like it, then you might be better off having an auction rather than trying to guess at how much it may or may not make. I would still want to have a go at putting something up as a buy it now with a best offer, just to get a feel for how much you might get for it. But that's a very rare occasion when you might do better at an auction. Generally speaking, bargains are for auctions, and if you want to get a better price, you sell as buy it now. So I hope that's been useful for you. If you've got any comments or other questions, please do comment below, and if there's anything else we can help you with, get in touch. We are here every Tuesday at 11 AM and we will be back next week if we're not snowed in. So stay safe, and we've got lots of other information on our website, and the link is below in the bit below this bit. So see you soon and have a good week.